Hello guys. So if you have a project you're working on and you have multiple terminals and a lot of things to initiate, I've created a cool script that you can just write your project's name. It will autocomplete it, run, it will initiate what needs to be initiated, and it will run me the project. And I have here the Kitty terminal emulator, right? And I have Docker running now. I have connected to my database. I run both the front end and the back end, and it also ran me the Firefox pages. As you can see, if I click, everything works. So I've created also tabs that I can go to the right with Control Shift and then the arrow key. And then I can go right to coding. Now, how all of this works is that I have a Kitty emulator terminal, and there is a thing similarly to Tmux. It's Kitty sessions. Now, with Kitty sessions, you can basically control your layout and the splits on your terminal, as well as your tabs and what you are running as well. So this is the example of what layouts you can have. As you can see, you have stack, which is like one big window. You have grid, which is fixed for windows. You have splits, similarly to Tmux. You have tall, fat, horizontal, vertical. And for each one, you can also change via cursor, or you can add bias and change it inside your configuration as well. Now, this is a very short example here of how you can open and run commands. As you can see here, when you run launch bash and echo something, right? So it's not going to keep your tab open. It's going to run the command and close the tab immediately. And then you have, if you add execute bash, then you write after you run this command, you execute bash, and then you don't close the tab. Yeah, so that is a neat trick, I'd say. All right, so how does my script work? So I have the initial bash script, which is in my scripts folder inside the project workflow startup folder. So I have called the name of my script the name of my project for ease of use. And I am basically sitting into my projects folder. I start Docker specifically. You can initialize anything you want beforehand. And I do that because if I don't, I may have an issue with viewing my database. And then I run, this is the animation for the matrix in Japanese. I chose 2 seconds and I chose a specific speed for the text to run. And then I run this. Now this is the Kitty session. Now the Kitty session is a file, which is this file inside my project's directory. So it's a file when you can configure the layouts and what runs in your Kitty layout, including your tabs and the commands and so on. And then I kill the parent of what I just initiated. So I basically create a terminal, I run the animation, and then I spawn another terminal, which is the child of that terminal, and then I kill the parent. So I have set the layout to be grid in my Kitty session file. I have launched and I called the specific window Docker, and I cd. This is how you can cd in your terminal session into a path. I run the lazy Docker program, and that's it. So I launched the window with lazy docker, and then I launched the window and run npm run dev, and then after it I execute another bash. You can title your window, you can cd into a specific directory, you can run commands, and you can run new tabs, and you can call the tabs a specific name. You can also launch other applications in specifically your URL. So I launch Firefox in this URL and so on. Now I've shown you the basics, the basic features of what you can do. You can do much more if you'd like. You can also, like, for example, just press a key and launch your session, but I just rather not. For me, it's uncomfortable. You can also see the examples in their documentation for how to write biases, and you can also look at their examples of their layouts. Now for the ASCII art. So I have a great reference here from ASCII art from the Arch Linux documentation. You have here a bunch of softwares, but don't rely on all of them. So if I go to this program, which they have linked, which is the Matrix animation, right? Matrix Rain. So the Japanese here does not work. You can also browse and see that other people also had this issue. It's giving me Unicode for some reason, but it's okay. So this is the actual program that I have used. Works perfectly. All of the links I'm going to drop in the description. This is a cool program that I have found. If you would like, just builds you a bonsai tree. This is the famous pipes animation, right? And you can also draw whatever you want and animate anything by yourself as well. Multiple interesting programs. Yeah, so this is it. If you have any questions or you want to note anything, write in the description, and thank you for watching.